Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
Our next guest is here. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Doing good, thanks.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Okay, hi. I'm Alex Mathieu. I'm a product manager at Alpha Networks, which is a Belgian company doing video platform products.
Sounds like it's possibly up our alley. Tell me about that.
So what we do is build wall systems with back-end and front-end, allowing our customers, which are usually enterprises, such as video content distributors or producers, to build their own Netflix, to be short.
Oh, okay. So a video distribution on demand and or live?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be live linear, live events, or VOD, series, movies, you know it.
These interviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could.
Very, very cool. It's actually interesting because we had, for TPN, we had a platform years ago that was available on Roku and a couple other places, and it never worked well. So I think we've entirely abandoned it at this point. But you know, we've always talked about wanting that kind of capability. So it's not an easy thing for myself, even as a software engineer, to just build from start to finish, because there's so much to it.
Yes, there are a lot of moving pieces, from the video transcoding, distribution, and all the editorial tools that you need to animate the platform, know which content you want to put, have the recommendation, and have the white label application for web, mobile, TV, to distribute the content, and that the users are expecting. The quality bar is quite high now because there are lots of streaming platforms, and what we do is we bring AI into the mix to elevate the content and bring the user experience up to speed to those actors. So we can generate the images, we can generate synopsis, keywords. And most importantly, all the time markers that are needed to bring the features that you like, such as intro skipping, chapter navigations, those kind of stuff.
Okay, interesting. So who is your target demo? Obviously, your demo is not the consumer.
No.
You're building a product to help companies get to the consumer.
Yeah, it's a B2B business.
Okay, so are you trying to partner with companies that have a system that they're trying to improve, or are you trying to start from the ground up for new platforms?
Yeah,
is it both?
We are kind of modular, so for greenfield operations, we can put everything in place, and like that, in I'd say 3 months, starting from nothing, you have a full video platforms available on TV, mobile, and web. Or if it's an already established player, we can just enter and maybe alleviate a pain point, such as, okay, they've got already all the applications, everything, but the editorialization, they don't have the right tools. Okay, so we can put that in place. Or maybe they are more interested in our AI, and they want to improve the user experience, and we can plug into their system and just improve that.
Okay, so just to use Netflix as the example, because it's the thing that everybody knows, if they wanted to improve recommendation engine, they could come to you and implement all of the AI stuff behind the scenes, or we've got content but no streaming. We could come to you and we could build out the entire ecosystem off of the 100 or so shows that we have, and hundreds of thousands of episodes. We could bring all of that together and build web, mobile, TV.
Exactly.
All from zero, just with the content.
Yeah, just with the content.
Very interesting. So what kind of cost structure is this? Is it all like we pay you, we build out this thing, and now it's on us, or is it a ongoing relationship? How does all that work?
So usually for any project, there is a setup fee to put the platform together.
Sure.
And everyone has his own way of storing the content and ingesting it. So there is a bit of customization on this side.
Sure.
And then it's an ongoing relationship with a monthly fee that is based on the number of subscribers.
Oh, okay. So it's based on subscribers.
Yeah, for subscription-based model, if the model is free or with ads, then we can do something based on CPM, for instance.
Okay, very interesting. So that's our model, is the free side, whereas Netflix or Hulu is totally on a paid side, and so you have
not so much, because now they are bringing hybrid models with ads and subscriptions.
Yeah, Hulu went and added that back in, which is a fascinating. So, but there's a way to build a relationship on both fronts.
Yeah, what we try to do is have business models that will adapt to what our customers are trying to do, because we want to match their business model too.
Yeah, makes sense. That's super cool. How did you decide that this was the thing you wanted to get into? This was the problem to solve for you.
For me, personally, I started as a developer, actually, then moved on to project management, and I had the opportunity to work for the French National Institute of Audiovisual. Okay. They do all the archiving of video content.
Super cool.
And I got hooked on video, and then moved on and integrated a company that was called UB, that was bought by Alpha Networks, and that's where I am now as a product manager, and I couldn't be happier.
That's a great sign. You couldn't be happier, which means you really do believe in the thing that you're working on, which is great.
And it's a great opportunity to talk about it to you and the audience today. So thank you for that.
It's not on a distribution platform that's currently being powered by your technology, but maybe we can work together to figure that out. But yeah, obviously video is a big part of our lives too, even though we all have different day jobs. I'm a software engineer. But we all come together to do this. Video is a big part of our lives. We've all got studios at home, and all that stuff is hard.
Yeah, video streaming is hard.
Yeah, and it's the reason why we kind of all give control over to Twitch or YouTube or X or wherever it is, because they're taking care of that for us. But this would give the ability for content creators to build on their own soil. That's one of the things that we talk about a lot in our group, is build on your own. Yeah, exactly.
On the data, on the business model too. We can help with that.
And we know the content creation space is growing, even as legacy media struggles. Lots of stuff is going this direction. So having a company like yours ready to help new companies get started even is awesome.
Thanks.
How can people find out more? How can people find out more about your platform?
Oh, so you can check out our website at alphanetworks.tv. We've got also a LinkedIn media presence, since we are mostly a B2B operation. Makes
sense. Well, thank you so much for coming up and talking to me.
We are at CES, so you can join us on our booth. We are. I never remember the number, but we are with the AWEX, the Wallonia Export Association.
Okay.
And you can check check us out there.
Fantastic. Don't worry about not being able to remember the booth number. It's written on the floor down here, and that's the only reason I have any idea where we are. People ask us, and I go look at it's written, literally written on the concrete down here.
Yeah, I never get those number systems. Just look where the company is.
I know that if it's a 50,000, it's the second floor of the Venetian. If it's 40,000, it's downstairs. If it's anything beyond that, no idea.
So yeah, second floor of the Venetian.
So it's a 50,000 something.
Yeah.
And if you're here and you don't have the CES app, you're doing it wrong, because that'll tell you where everybody is. Very cool. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good one. Bye.
The Tech Podcast Network's CES 2025 coverage is executive produced by Adam Barker. Technical director is Kirk Corliss. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Tracy Ingram, Xerxes Goddard, Brandy Jackson, and Aviva Cram. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, and Scott Ertz. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. The TPN studio executive is Todd Cochran. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production, copyright 2025.